Hello, I'm Natalie from Moonstone Publications. Welcome to this overview of some of the stories we shared this week. But first, please hit the subscribe button and share this video with your friends and colleagues. Payers of personal income tax will help to plug the shortfall in the government's revenue collection. For the first time in many years, the Minister of Finance did not announce adjustments to the tax rates or rebates to account for inflation. The non-adjustment of the rates means taxpayers who receive salary increases may fall victim to bracket creep. An inflation-related salary increase this year may push them into a higher tax bracket. In addition, the medical tax credits will not be adjusted to account for inflation. On the plus side, the fuel levies will not be increased, but taxpayers who want to drown their sorrows will experience even more grief. The excise duties on alcoholic beverages will be hiked by between 6.7% and 7.2%. Finance Minister Enoch Godongwana also announced that the government will be dipping into the central bank's gold and foreign exchange contingency reserve account to reduce borrowing and its debt service costs. The proposal is to draw down half of the 500 billion rand in account. This will be governed by a settlement agreement between the Reserve Bank and National Treasury. The plan is to distribute 100 billion rand to the bank's contingency reserve. 150 billion will go towards the government's gross borrowing requirement over 3 years. Godongwana told Parliament that the government will implement a global minimum corporate tax. This will see a multinational corporation whose annual revenue exceeds 750 million euros subject to an effective tax rate of at least 15%, regardless of where its profits are generated. National Treasury says the introduction of the global minimum tax is in line with the base erosion and profit-shifting framework of the Organisation for Economic Cooperation and Development. The government expects the tax rule will raise 8 billion rand. Go to our website moonstone.co.za for more details about these and other measures announced in the budget on Wednesday. There are only days left to book for Moonstone Compliance Free Employment Law webinar this month. The webinar will focus on identifying and managing ill health in the workplace. Ill health can disrupt workplace dynamics and productivity, and this webinar will provide practical guidance on how managers can navigate these challenges effectively. Registration closes on Monday, the 26th of February. A judgment handed down by Supreme Court of Appeal highlights the importance of understanding transacting at arm's length under the National Credit Act. The appeals court concluded that a loan offered as a gesture of friendship, where it is not customary for a person to do so, and where no interest is levied, cannot be said to be an arm's length transaction, as provided for in Section 4 of the NCA. Moonstone Compliance NCA specialist Gerrit Viviers provides commentary on what this judgment highlights about loan agreements. And talking of NCA compliance, Moonstone Business School of Excellence offers 3 dynamic online courses that provide key information on the application of the Credit Act. All 3 courses are ideal for credit providers, regardless of their size, that engage in credit agreements governed by the NCA. They are also suitable for credit agents authorized to represent credit providers. A 400,000 rand fine imposed by the FICA highlights the imperative for all institutions to comply fully with their FICA obligations. The FSB was penalized following an inspection last year when it was found to be in breach of several provisions of the Act. Half of the fine was conditionally suspended for 3 years. Although the FSB had created a risk management and compliance program, the RMCP had not been implemented, resulting in none of its clients being properly identified and verified. That's all we have for this week. You can read these stories and many more on our website moonstone.co.za. Until next time, here's wishing you all the best from the team at Moonstone Information Refinery.